I'm so hyped. We're going to play World of Warcraft Hardcore. A whole run from level 1 to level 60. And for that, of course, we're gonna create a new character. I kind of want to make a character that's easy to play, but not too easy. It's definitely gonna be a dude, maybe a guy, man, dwarf, night elf, gnome. I definitely want a character with a good survivability, but I don't know which class. I definitely don't want to play a mage, because mages are too weak. They die too quickly. I don't really want to play a rogue, because I have no experience with that. I also have very little experience with warlock. If anything, I would play a warrior, or maybe a dwarf hunter. That would be possible. Or maybe... yeah, I don't really want to play a priest. I could play a paladin, because paladins have very high survivability, right? What am I going to do? I don't really want to play Horde, but I've played Alliance characters so many times. What am I going to do? Maybe I should have thought about this before starting the video. Yeah, I'll just play a Paladin, man. Let's change a few things. Man, these faces are all bad. Can't even zoom in. How about we just put a big beard on it so we don't see it? Yeah, that's good. Another hairstyle. Ooh, and a hair color. Yeah, something like this. That's nice. Perfect. What does self-found mean? Check this box to toggle self-found mode for this character. A self-found character cannot do the following. Why would you want that? Okay, of course we're gonna name him Lindford. Maybe change the hair color a little bit more. Yes, a nice brown. Perfect. Accept. I have to agree to those terms? Of course, I mean that's the whole point of hardcore. Great. Then let's enter world. So epic. Let's defend the kingdom. Alright, there we are. Let's go. First, let's take a look. Nice. Okay, first things first. Check settings. Auto loot on. I think everything's fine. Okay. Alright, then let's accept the quests.
Hello.
Speak with Marshal McBride.
Safe travel.
I can do that.
Light be with you.
Okay, so are we going to read the quest text or not? I think we're not going to do that.
Be careful.
Alright, accept. Kill 10 kobold vermin and then return to Marshal McBride.
Go with honor.
Alright, let's do that. But I think kobold, the vermins are not level 1, I think they're level 2 or 3. But let's check. It's a Timberwolf. Kobold vermin. Oh, they're level 1 too. Okay, well that's great. Take that. Okay, just as a little heads up, I'm not a pro player, okay? Maybe I would describe it as light casual, okay? I've played it a lot, but I never really raided. I did a few dungeons, and mostly I was just grinding, okay? So just that we get that out of the way, I'm not a pro. I'm more to a noob than to a pro. So if I don't know which button to press, I'm sorry, but that's what it's going to be like. Were these vermin always as strong as they are? One vermin and like 30% of my health is gone. That seems like a lot. Let's see how it is with the wolves. What is this even? Okay, I need a second to check what my skills actually do. Okay, one is attack, of course. Second, Seal of Righteousness. 20 mana instant cast, granting each melee attack an additional 1 to 4 holy damage. Oh, that's good. Slower weapons cause more holy damage per swing. And then we have Holy Light, and that's healing. Okay, so let's maybe move healing over there. And this as a buff somewhere in the middle. So far, we only have basic attack. Okay, and block is passive, and dodge is passive. Okay, good. Let's level. Ooh, I got a new armor. Well, look at that. Isn't that fancy? Ooh, I also have something for the wrist. Ooh, look at my drip. Nice. Okay, so we don't want the worker, we only want the vermin. Ah, screw it. Ooh. Okay, we're at 63%. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to sweat a little. Ooh, level 2, nice. Alright. But we haven't learned anything, right? In classic hardcore we have to go to our class trainer every time we want to learn a new skill, right? A level up only gives us a little stat boost. Okay, 4 out of 10. 6 more to go. Luckily these are all yellow mobs so far. But I don't really know what my strategy is when it comes to the red mobs. And they started taking me. New gloves. Nice. Look at my new gloves. I can already say that my strategy is going to be a very conservative and very defensive one. I'm not going to risk anything. I think the absolute lowest that I'm willing to let my health go is like 50%. Anything under that is really, it's unacceptable, really. Because I'm not going to let this character die no matter what. Even if I have to sacrifice my whole crew just for me to survive, that's what I'm going to do. Ah, come on. I'm gonna kill both of them. The Kobold and the Timberwolf. I think I made a good decision choosing the Paladin, because I can just heal myself all the time, and especially in moments of great danger, I think this is going to come in quite handy. Alright, one more to go. And 10 out of 10. There we go. Back to Marshall Bravestar. What was his name? Marshall McBride or something. Marshall McBride, yes. Back to Marshall McBride. And on our way, let's...
What are you looking for?
Make a little cash. I think we can get rid of everything. I don't know what I'm going to do with the food, because of course it would be useful, but I can also heal myself. So the most reasonable thing would probably be to keep everything that fills up my mana, but the health, I can take care of that myself. So water is good. The cheese, I don't need that. And I also think I don't really need the apples. Well, how do you like them apples? Oh, 54 copper already. Nice. And let's report back to Marshall McBride.
Need help? Light bless you.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Go with honor, friend.
And 2 new quests.
Be careful.
What do we have? Read the letter and speak to Brother Samuel. I can
Go
do
with
that.
honor, friend.
And
For the
what do we have here?
Alliance.
Kill 10 Kobold Walkers and then report back to Marshall McBride. I can do that as well. That is not a problem, Mr. McBride. McBride? What's his name? McBride. I can't be the only one who's confused between McBride and McPride. Okay, speak with Egan Peltskinner. I can do that. Oh, bring 12 red burlap bandanas to Deputy Willem outside the Northshire Abbey. Yes, I'm definitely going to do that at some point. They're over there. I can already smell them. I can smell their sweaty bodies in the air. I can already taste their immoral characters. Yes, Mr. Egan, Mr. Peltskinner.
See you around.
And for you I have to kill some wolves.
Have a good one.
I can do that as well. Tough wolf meat 1 out of 8. 2 out of 8. We're going to try to do all the quests before we return to the Abbey. Because of course, especially in Classic, more so than in Retail I think, efficiency really is key. Because in Retail at some point, right, you get to fly, you get to be like really fast, you have like all these fast travel routes. But in Classic, everything is much more, everything feels much bigger, everything is much slower. And so therefore it's very important to be very efficient. And that's what we're trying to do. Ooh, I have a shield, but it's a two-handed weapon, so I can't use that. Oh, what a shame. Let's kill some workers. Let's show the proletariat who's the boss. Lindford always sounds like a bourgeois factory owner or something. Oh, Mr. Lindford, please. We are so hungry. Well, work faster then. Oh, Sir Lindford, I haven't seen my daughter in 2 years. Well, go look for her. I'm sure she's somewhere in the spinning jenny. Ooh, level 3. That's much quicker than I anticipated. I thought in Classic it takes ages to level up. Ooh, somebody has reached level 60. That was the noise. Ooh, well, congratulations, Pipari. One day, our name will appear here as well, when we reach level 60. Because in the end, that's what we're working for, right? That's what we're doing this all for validation from strangers. I know I talked about efficiency, but I really want to check if maybe at level 3 we can already buy a skill or 2. Because only using attack, well, I don't want to say it's a little boring, but it's a little bit boring. Oh, the warrior trainer. Ah, that's a paladin trainer. Brother Samuel.
Greetings.
Ooh, there was another quest. Of course.
Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Okay, 40
What can I
XP.
do for you?
Devotion aura, what's that? Gives 55 additional armor to party members within 30 yards. Players may only have 1 aura on them per paladin at any one time. Okay, so I can cast it on myself and then I have extra armor. Well, that sounds good. Alright, and let's equip that. Yeah, let's put it there. And the other skills are all level 6, level 6, level 4. Okay, Blessing of Might is level 4. It's like we have seals, we have blessings, we have auras. Where's like the... This is Judgment, right? Yes, this is finally an attack skill. Something that wreaks havoc. Something that causes damage. Okay, level 4. So only one more level and then it's time for Judgment. Alright, 7 out of 8. Only one more wolf meat. Ooh, what's that? Frayed pants. I almost thought that said fried pants. Well, luckily it didn't. Okay, so one more wolf meat. Okay, one quest done. And now we have to take care of the workers. Ah, take that! 6 out of 10, we're getting there. You know, take candle. I don't want to take your candle. The last thing I want is cobalt candles. I think the only thing I want less than your candles is like these murloc shells. Okay, only 2 more workers. I think I should really start focusing more on my health. I had no idea how much health I had. Okay, and the last one. Take this. Nice. All done. Okay, now back and let's report our successes. So, Mr. Pelzskinner,
How are you?
we did what you asked us.
Safe travels.
I want the shoes. Where do I have to report? Oh, Marshall McBride, yes. So, Mr. Marshall.
Be careful. Life bless you.
Now I have to kill the laborious people, the other kobolds. I can do that as well.
For the Alliance.
Okay. We only need 200 more experience points. And then we can get Judgment. Yes, let's do that. Let's kill a few more wolves and then...
Well met.
And then it's time for Judgment. 36 experience points. 36. Okay, only a few more. Okay, only 2 more. And 1 more. Nice! Yes! Cool. Ooh, we even have nice gloves. 18 more armor. Oh, of course we take them. We're looking really fancy already. Nice. And now let's get Judgment.
Need help?
Hello, Brother Samuel. I think you have something that I want. Judgment. 1 silver. That's nothing for us. And... Nice! What a successful day! We reached level 4, we acquired Judgment. And what Judgment's going to look like, and how we're going to use that to reach level 60. Tune in next time to see that.